You've been lied to, not by a villain or a conspiracy, but by school books, pop culture, and plain old repetition. Some of the things you were taught, heard growing up, or believed without question are just wrong. Today, we busting through 10 common facts that are completely false, and what is really true instead might surprise you. Let's dive in. 1. We only use 10% of our brain. False. This myth is everywhere, in movies, motivation speeches, and even classrooms. But the truth is, we use 100% of our brain. Different parts are responsible for different functions like movement, memory, vision, and emotion. Even during sleep, the brain stays active. The 10% myth is pure fiction, probably made popular because it sounds mysterious and inspiring. But if it were true, brain damage wouldn't be such a big deal, right? 2. The Great Wall of China is visible from space. False. You've probably heard it's the only man-made structure visible from space. Sounds amazing, but it's not true. Astronauts have confirmed that the wall is actually hard to see with the naked eye from orbit because it is narrow and blends with the landscape. In contrast, airports, roads, and cities are more visible. So while the wall is great, it's not that visible. 3. Bats are blind. False. Ever heard the phrase blind as a bat? It's totally unfair. Bats are not blind. In fact, many species can see just as well as humans, some even better in low light. They also use echolocation to navigate, but that doesn't mean they're visually impaired. They just have superpowers we don't. 4. Goldfish have a 3-second memory. False. This one's just cruel. Goldfish can actually remember things for months, and they can even be trained to recognize shapes, colors, and feeding schedules. Their memory isn't short. We just underestimated them. 5. Humans have only 5 senses. False. Sight, sound, smell, taste, touch. The classic 5. But did you know humans have at least 9 confirmed senses? These include balance, temperature, pain, and proprioception. That's your body's awareness of its position. Some scientists argue there are even more than 20. You're way more aware than you've been told. 6. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. False. Nature doesn't keep score. Lightning can, and often does, strike the same place multiple times. The Empire State Building is hit nearly 100 times a year. So if you're standing in a lightning-prone spot, don't relax after the first strike. 7. Alcohol warms you up. False. That burning feeling you get from a drink, it's a trick. Alcohol actually lowers your core body temperature by dilating blood vessels and pulling heat away from your vital organs. You might feel warm on the outside, but internally, you're getting colder, increasing your risk of hypothermia in cold environments. 8. The tongue has specific taste zones. False. You've probably seen that tongue map: sweet at the tip, bitter at the back, sour on the sides. But it's scientific nonsense. All taste buds can detect all basic tastes: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami, regardless of where they are on your tongue. The map was just a misinterpreted chart from the 1900s. 9. Cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. False. Annoying? Maybe. Harmful? Not likely. Studies have shown that cracking your knuckles doesn't cause arthritis. The popping sound comes from bubbles collapsing in joint fluid, not bones grinding or damage. So unless you're feeling pain, crack away without guilt. 10. Blood is blue inside your body. False. Human blood is always red. It just looks blue under your skin due to how light penetrates and scatters through tissue. Nope. When blood is oxygen-rich, it's bright red. When it lacks oxygen, it turns dark red, but never blue. So if you ever thought your veins carried blue blood, that's just your eyes playing tricks. So how many of these myths did you believe? Let us know in the comments which one shocked you the most, or if you've got a myth you want us to investigate next. And remember, hit the like button if you learned something new.